What's up, YouTube? We're back. This is Season 1, Episode 5 of my awesome weight loss journey. My name's Brian, and we've got a lot to talk about today, so let's get started. So we were going to start this week jumping right into the scale footage, but my dumbass somehow deleted the footage that we took from Monday. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cut to a quick screen cap of my Renfro app, the scale app that I use, and show my weight. You can even see the trend for the last few weeks. Weight, body fat percentage, and all that good stuff, and then we will continue on. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go. So we didn't quite get there. We were really close, and I'm pretty confident we're gonna get there next week. But it's one of those things, right? You really want something, but it didn't happen. And like I said before, I'm not really putting a whole lot of emphasis in the number that the scale tells me. It's just kind of one of those things that I was really hoping would happen this week. Let's sit down for a second. So the one thing that I can say is that we've been spending a lot more time in the gym. So I said I wanted to be there for an hour a week. That was the goal this week, and actually I kind of blew that out of the water. On Monday I worked out for an hour and a half. On Tuesday I want to say it was like 78 or 73 minutes. Wednesday the same thing. Thursday it was over an hour. Friday, it wasn't quite that great. I did leg day on Thursday, and I was really feeling it Friday, and I only worked out for about 40 minutes. Spent most of that on the cycle at the apartment. I walked around here. I've got this really nice little, I say nice, it's just a retention pond, but it's got a huge, if you look around the circumference, this thing that we're walking on is it's just a big walking trail. So walk on that some, but a lot more activity than we would have normally been doing. And you know, because of that, and when I look at the scale, it verifies that, you know, my body fat percentage was down just a little. My skeletal muscle mass was up, probably twice what I lost in body fat, which really doesn't make any sense to me, because you figure if you lose 1% of this, you're going to gain 1% of that. But I don't do math at all. I just read numbers. And my water weight stayed about the same, which tells me that we're doing the right things. The scale may not have been exactly what I wanted it to be, but I'm not mad at it. Yeah, not mad at it at all. So that being said, let's go hit the gym. So that was the workouts this week. Something a little bit different. I decided to go ahead and include everything rather than focus on one day. I'm really starting to enjoy that process, the whole, you know, making those little montages that I do every week. So I'm going to keep including those until somebody says they suck and I should just quit. But until then, we're definitely going to keep doing that. So let me know what you think down below. Next thing. Last week, check the video there if you need to catch up or need a refresher, or you're just finding this channel. We made our very first anabolic recipe. Now, for those of you that don't know, anabolic is kind of it's a trendy thing right now. I try not to pay attention to food trends and fitness trends and things like that, because you can kind of go down a rabbit hole and it gets really ugly really quick. But it's a food trend right now where basically, and it's not even new, right? People have been cooking healthy forever, but you basically take all the bad crap out of a recipe and cram it full of as much protein as humanly possible without making it taste like you just stuck your tongue in a tub of whey. And And then there you go. There's your anabolic recipe. But I made an anabolic no-bake cheesecake that was inspired off of one of my favorite protein bars that's out currently. And a lot of you have been asking me about that, so I thought I'd give you a little update. It was an absolute hit. I thought it needed some changes. I didn't quite like it. I'm a bit of a perfectionist when I make things like that, but everybody loved it. And then when I gave them the macros for it, which were really, really, really surprising, their heads exploded. So that was fun to watch as well. I wanted to do a video that was completely dedicated to that. And I kind of got inspired in that process. I think I want to do some more things like that later. I don't know that it'll be weekly content. That's just a whole lot for me to pack into an already busy week. But I definitely want to do some things like that because I think there's some value to be added there. And I'm going to do the cheesecake recipe again. But I do want to make some changes to that. So maybe we'll see that in the next week or so. It might be 2 weeks. We'll just have to see. But I'll make a new playlist. I'll make a big deal about it. You'll see those on the social and things like that. And of course, I'll talk about them here. So that's about it. That's what's going on in the life of B. I think next week, I haven't really decided yet if I want to tone down on the strength a little bit until I plow through that 100-pound mark. But I'm so close to it right now that I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, I think. You know, it's working. I'm happy with it. I feel really good. I'm tired as fuck right now because, I mean, I just went from working 40 minutes a week, 40 minutes a day to 90 minutes a day. But it's going to be good for me, especially with some things that I want to do later in the year. So we're going to keep doing what we're doing. You know, this is a good thing for me. Like I said last week, I always want to try to level up. I always want to try to improve. And this is a good place to start. So anyway, we're going to get out of here before I start rambling and bore the hell out of you guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. That's those two buttons down below, the one that looks like this and the one that looks like this. And don't forget to ring the bell. The bell's important. I don't know why, but if you guys have seen more than one of my videos, you know that's kind of our thing. Anyway, we'll see you next week, and until then, take care.